here on the east coast of Canada. So I'm super excited to explore Halifax because there is literally so much Canadian history involved and surrounding it, since it's 267 years old, which is really old for Canada. There's not a lot of places that are that old in Canada. A familiar looking 10-cent coin image that just so happens to be the Blue Nose 2, just so happens to be here in Nova Scotia, Halifax, and on the 10-cent coin. If you've never seen Canadian money before, now you know what our 10-cent coin looks like. This or that. Oh. We're about to go on this harbor hopper for a quick overview tour of Halifax. It's a boat car, like a bar, or a coat. Both are words that don't actually describe what this is.
This is Kaylee, she's going to be your tour guide today.
If you go into this ditch, you will notice there are big long slits in the walls. There would be soldiers stationed inside of the walls with their muskets pointing out of the slits, ready to pick off anybody who went down there. Gets a little bit bumpy.
And now we're in the water.
"8:45 in the morning, you had people going to work, kids were going to school, they see a big ship on fire, everybody is flocking down to the harbor front to watch it burn. The Mont Blanc crew knew exactly what was going on, so they jumped ship immediately. They swam over to Dartmouth where they tried to warn people, but they only spoke French, so nobody could understand exactly what was going on. Now the ship burnt for about 20 minutes until 9:04 and 35 seconds on the morning of December 6th, when the Mont Blanc finally did explode. When this explosion happened, almost every window in the entire city was completely shattered. The casino area here, the naval dockyards, that whole north end of the city, that was all partially flattened by the shockwave. After the shockwave came a massive tidal wave, going all the way up to St. Paul's Church, so about 4 streets up, taking out any debris in its path. To this day, it still remains to be the second largest man-made explosion ever to take place. It's second only to the atomic bomb.
Alright, we are exploring the Maritime Museum of the Atlantic, which hosts the largest collection of maritime artifacts in Canada. So this part of the museum is dedicated to the Halifax explosion. So what happened was, on December 6th in 1917, the Norwegian SS Imo ship collided with the French munition ship Mont Blanc, which, as you would expect, led to a giant explosion, the Halifax explosion. Which completely shattered and devastated Halifax. Obviously this is a huge part of Canadian history. These fragments are believed to be part of the Mont Blanc, 5.5 kilometers from the explosion site. Wow. The most famous shipwreck of all. I'm pretty sure it is one of the most famous, if not the most famous. Now I'm sure you guys have all heard about the Titanic or know a little bit of the history of the Titanic. The reason there is such a big exhibit here in Halifax is because Halifax was the nearest major port to the sinking of the Titanic. This is not how I pictured a lighthouse lens to look at all. This is some kaleidoscope stuff. Oh wow, there you can see the actual light, the reflection. And this is just blowing my mind right now. Look at the details on this coins, mind you. Not really pocket size, but a model ship builder's dream playground. Seriously, look at all of these model ships. Like, this is not a tiny model ship. This is a big model ship. communicate from one part of the ship to another. All right, let's test this out. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How far away are we?
That.
That was pretty good.
This sounds actually really clear. Wait, where are you? All the way over here. Jeez, what was it? What? I'm now starting to realize how little I know about ships.
Right here, back.
There's the bell.
She wanted to know where the bell was.
Ah!
See, I told you how to ring your bell.
Oh, it says please don't ring the bell.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. We are gonna do some rum tasting because Nova Scotia, which I didn't know this, is the top rum drinker in all of Canada. We're gonna go do the Halifax distilling tour and drink some rum. Yes!
So we have 4 kinds of rum, but before we get to this, we have to take that alcohol that we get from the still and store it. So let me show you where we store it. They're stored, the liquid or the product in here is stored anywhere 3, 7 to 8 years, depends what the product is. Now you can smell it, and then when you close this, so here, have a whiff. Stay closed.
Too much whip. Too much whip.
When you started closing it.
That, I was going to say, when you close it, that's when you really get it. So when you're ready, you can start with the white first. See?
Yes.
Yes.
That's good.
The gold, yeah. I really like the golden and I liked the spice. Yeah, the dark rum, I think, for me, it's very rum. You like rum?
Yeah.
It's very rum. Just taking a stroll through the public gardens, which are the oldest Victorian style public gardens in Canada. There's a lot of oldest things in Canada, in Halifax. Also, perfect time of the year to be visiting because everything is so pretty and the flowers are off. I've ordered an appetizer because there was a soup on the menu that I really want to try. So this is a beet and carrot soup, and I've ordered one. Well, actually, we got an entire bottle of the Petite Riviere they have. So this is a Leon Milo and Dichanac blend. It's a really nice wine. That's really good. I've ordered a eggplant schnitzel, which is breaded fried eggplant. It's on top of the bed of arugula with a balsamic reduction and some tomatoes.
I got the lobster stuffed scallops.
That looks so pretty.
They look pretty amazing.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Wine. Top notch. I got me an Irish sampler. All right. Carp. Guinness, Keelan, and Smith were.